Okay, well, hello and everybody. Welcome once again to the, not updated as nearly as often as it needs to be, channel. Anyway, I had a few setbacks on the Hulkbuster project. Uh, yeah, I actually ended up. It's been a learning experience. The problem that I had was instead of separating the lower half when I should have, I ended up because of the weight of the piece, I ended up deforming the ankle and the instep badly enough that was going to take more work just to fix and reinforce before I could even begin hardening than it would have taken me to just rebuild the boots completely to begin with. And then I ended up separating the hips and the thighs at the wrong places, where instead of having the thigh pieces the way that they need to be and for the cod piece to be how it needs to be, I ended up separating that at the wrong spots, and therefore ended up a whole month's worth of building got screwed up in about 10 minutes for me not looking at the proper places to do it. God, I need to shave. Well, anyway, I'm actually here at the Harbin Clinic out in Rome, Georgia, because I've had back issues for a while, and because I'm planning on actually doing these large armors and things like that, figure it's about time I maybe got something dealt with that. I'm waiting for my ride home to show up, and so right now, I've gotten the right boot rebuilt, and I'm almost done doing the left boot. And I also have part of the right thigh built, because what I did this time was I was actually smart about it. I built the entire boot, but because I didn't separate the model in the right places, I had to actually build part of the thigh as well. And so I've got that set aside, so when I'm done with the left boot, the next thing that I will do is I will finish the right thigh, and then I will also build the left thigh as well. The left leg, I did actually, I was actually lucky that it got separated at the right spots, actually. I mean, just naturally, when I was going through and I took the initial unfold, and I finally was able to at least get the parts grouped. Because a lot of the parts when I redid the unfold came out like just way too big. I mean, pieces were spanning like 3 and 4 sheets of paper. And so to make my life easier, what I ended up doing was just finding just what looked like logical spots to just separate them. And that way I could, just as I'm going and be like, all right, cool, I can just grab all of the pieces for the left leg, the right leg, the arm, and so forth, and then take all of those pieces once I had them grouped, and as I started like the right boot, I would go and through and I would cut the pieces further, so that way I could then, fit the pieces onto single sheets. And so it just so happened that the way that the left boot happened during the separating, it just so happened to actually separate it at good points, so that way the boot itself was actually separated properly. That really just happened to come out just on its own. And then the right boot, on the other hand, something tells me this video is going to end up being hopefully this video is actually correct, because I've got my phone, I can't stand vertical video. Based on what I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to be correct. So, but anyway, what was I saying? Complete brain fart there. Sorry about that. Yeah, the left boot just happened to separate at the right places. So I can actually build just the left boot just on its own. I don't have to worry about building the thigh. The right boot, on the other hand, I actually had to do like the bottom third of the thigh, so that way it actually had everything. I'm actually on my way home. My ride just got here, so when I get home, I'll actually do like another video and just kind of do some more updates. But anyway, things are going, just not going as fast as I want it to. But now I'm actually back on track.